Going live. You're live. There's some.
Technically not. Now you are.
Oh, okay. There's some delay, isn't there?
8 seconds in, see how it jumps forward. So we're there, you're there, we're recording basically. Just treat it like a recording that you can see.
Okay. Well, we're here this evening. It's, I don't know, Monday. I have no idea the date.
5:15 p.m.
5:15 p.m.
Monday, August 24th.
August 24th.
Uh-huh.
And we haven't done a video
Wow.
yet. And we have all this space and we have all this equipment. And Chris did a video today and it was a disaster. It was a disaster because of the sound. Now, I don't understand that because I do videos all the time with my phone and there's never a problem with the sound. But apparently, if you got too much equipment, you got too many microphones, there's a problem.
If you're an expert,
yeah,
things can go wrong.
Yeah, well, things have gone wrong.
Uh-huh.
So he did a deck review or whatever those are called, walkthrough maybe?
Walk through the may or may not show up.
Textured Tarot, which I love this deck.
Nice.
And we were going to do he was going to do the minors, the majors and the minors, the way he shows them, and then we were going to do a commentary on the majors, and then we're going to put those up to the suite. But apparently, we can't do that right now because
No, we're not ready yet. Plus, there's a new computer coming. Don't forget the new
there's a
computer,
new computer coming
which may or may not help us. We're not sure.
again. I think between us, we have 8 computers.
A lot of computers.
A lot of computers, and this is
many.
getting a little crazy, I have to say.
It's out of hand.
So I just use my phone. I mean, I can't upload, I can't do lives, but that's fine with me.
Uh-huh.
See, he has a lot of options, and the options, too much choice sometimes is not a good thing.
No,
Just saying.
it can be an okay thing in this case because you're here live,
Well, here I am
which
live.
you
It's
couldn't
great.
otherwise be.
I couldn't otherwise be this.
Even though technically we're not live because this is unlisted.
It is unlisted until we look it over, like the last one, see if it's worthy of
Uh-huh.
being listed.
Concerned about the audio.
Yeah, we checked the audio, so it should be okay.
Mhm.
We moved a little bit closer. I seem to be echoing. I'm not sure if I'm echoing on
I
this.
think the room needs
But-
something like a carpet
Something like a carpet.
for most of it. Not all of it, not wall to wall. Just some,
Acoustics are kind of weird.
because things are bouncing around. There's a lot of reverb. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Reverberation.
So that's the story, apparently, and there's
Mhm.
nothing more to say, except there's some show and tell I want to share with you.
Oh, what do you have?
Yeah,
What'd you
he doesn't
bring?
know what I'm going to do.
I have no idea.
Anyways, for those of you who have followed Slip the Trap, guess what made the trip to Westville, New York?
Pythia.
The Pythia made the trip, and will be put on the wall, I think, at some point.
Yeah, the Oracle at Delphi. I need to
Yeah.
straighten her out. She's on
She's
canvas. Looks like an oil painting, but it's actually a latex printer.
right, and she's a beauty.
Aren't
So
she?
she's going up on the wall somewhere.
Even though
Sure.
she didn't put on her shoes for that particular picture.
You talked about that. You have an obsession with people's feet.
Mostly they're disgusting.
They're not disgusting. Their feet. What can you do?
Well, you
People have
might
feet.
have cute feet, and I might have adorable feet.
Well,
But we're exceptions to the rule.
Uh,
Let's face it.
I
In the
think
foot
most-
world.
anyway, so there's I called her Plethora.
What's that?
I'm such a wordsmith. I'm a writer, by the way. I called her Plethora.
It's a Pythia.
Pythia, Plethora, Pythia. Come on now. It's all the same.
The Oracle at Delphi.
Oracle of Delphi. Oracle.
Mhm.
Oracle. Wow.
I know.
Now there's still oracles in this world. I mean, real live ones.
That you can go to, and
Yeah.
some tarot readers might consider themselves oracles.
Wow.
I haven't
I
been to
haven't
one.
seen an oracle. I should go see an oracle. Why? Why would I? What would I ask them?
Well, you could ask them this question.
What's that?
Is this guy the guy for you?
Oh, come on! I don't need an oracle to tell me that. Come on now.
You know the
that.
answer is no.
No, the answer is, of course he is. He's a great guy.
Oh.
Come on now.
Oh my
I
goodness.
just want a review of the last 3 days of my life, which have been very interesting, I must say. I have 2 dogs, and they've been skunked 3 times in 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
And that is not fun. And this he's been a wonderful person to deal with this stuff. He's been a gem.
I vomited outside.
He may have vomited outside, but I didn't know that. I just found that out right now. But he's been really wonderful about it and very supportive, and the dogs love him. And I went through a kind of a rage, several days of rage, but I feel better now after
That's good.
dinner and a little red
Vino?
wine. Little
Are
vino.
you drinking wine
I am
too?
drinking a little wine,
We rarely drink on camera, and
but
I think mine's
We're
heavily
adults. yeah,
watered. We are adults.
we put ice in there, and then sometimes we open it up with water. I say,
In
open
case you're wondering what sort of container this came from, it's called a box,
It's called box wine.
and inside the box is a bag.
It's a box. It's a bag inside of a box.
But then you open up fancy opening and you pull it out, and you can just sit on top of your fridge and
34 glasses. Come on, what's not
put
to
your
love?
mouth underneath it and just push the button.
23 servings. No, wait a minute. 34 servings, $23.
I know nothing about wine. I live in wine
That's all I know
country.
about wine, and
Famous
that's all you
wine
need to know.
country, and I don't know anything about it.
So he has been a prince with the animals. And
I'm a prince.
have you ever had a dog skunked?
Uh-huh.
It's not easy to deal with because that smell. You know, they walk in the house and I smelled it outside, but I didn't smell it on them. But that's just the calm before the storm. And then all of a sudden they start to reek.
It has a vinegar pea thing, and then it comes on.
And then it comes
strong
on really strong.
and doesn't let up for a while.
Yeah, it happens at 6 o'clock in the
But
morning.
she
so,
cleans it up, and it didn't smell, and then it
well,
smelled again
it
today.
smells, yeah, well, it's sort of smell.
So I have offered to pop up at any time of day that they
Day
need
or
to
night.
go
You
out,
said day or night. You said day or night.
day or night,
Okay.
and
you did say night.
leash them and follow behind, because
Yeah,
one of
that's-
them's pretty strong. So
Yeah.
I might get dragged a few feet, but that's okay.
Yeah.
If it keeps us from having to suffer through a skunk cleaning, then
Yeah.
I think that's worth it.
Anyways, this was
And it
kind of
doesn't
drag.
restrict them. They have another, 20 some hours every day where they roam
got
around
a
the
maid in
big
the shade.
property she's on.
They got like an acre and a half to run around in.
And
So
they're
where do they
not-
run? They run wherever the skunk is.
Yeah, which we suspect is under the house.
We suspect that. Yeah.
Because there is some lattice work to the right side of the porch that has an opening.
It's all been eroded. It's got to be fixed. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe this guy can fix it.
Duct
I
tape.
don't know.
Duct tape.
Oh,
Skunk tape.
Yeah, duct tape. That's his favorite
I do like duct
tool to use. Duct tape. Duct tape and that stuff that you spray, that insulation stuff.
tape.
What's it called?
Oh, that foam sealant.
Foam sealant. Oh,
that has
he
a
loves
fancy
that.
name. That's good
Mm.
stuff.
Yeah. What can you do with that? Just about anything, apparently.
I think a skunk would go right through that then.
Yeah, probably. I don't think that would do us much good.
We just need a board or something in front of
We
it
need
for
a
now.
lot of stuff. I mean,
Because otherwise,
if
all the
anyone's got
lattice-
some hints about the skunk stuff, please let us know because we are,
short of using guns,
yeah, sure. And
they're hard to
we're
find.
carrying. We are carrying just in case
We're
anyone.
packing.
Yeah, packing, carrying. Really good. Yeah.
We never
I
care.
bought a shotgun about 5 years ago, and I figured I had problems in my other house. There were crazy people running around, and the guy said to me, I was there for all afternoon. They had all this information I had to give them and everything. I live in New York State. I mean, come on now. And he said, you don't really ever have to shoot it. You just have to pump it. Pump it. Yeah, just pump it. They'll be afraid.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure
I don't
it's
know
good
about-
advice.
I don't know about that, but
I think shooting over them is better advice. Or
yeah,
near
you
them.
can't really miss when you have a shotgun if it's loaded and you shoot it, because that's all these like little BBs that just go spray out. So it's a
Lead
nice-
pellets,
Yeah,
sometimes.
they can do some damage.
It can sting a little bit,
Yeah, but I don't have my shells where I have my gun, and I haven't cleaned my gun in 5 years. He says it's not. That's
I wouldn't-
probably not gonna work.
I wouldn't fire that, no.
Well, but it's been like in a bag in it. I don't think it's dirty. It's in a bag in a closet for the last 5 years.
Well, you have to frequently clean these things. when you-
Really?
Yeah, when you
Oh.
realize what's going on there, it's a tiny explosion, the equivalent of launching a rocket going on inside a little barrel.
Well,
That's why it hurts at the other end,
Yeah.
because it's going really fast.
oh yeah, it's going fast. First time I shot it, my whole shoulder back, I fell on the ground.
Yeah, I
It was
wouldn't,
great. I didn't have I just had a shirt on, like a t-shirt.
I wouldn't shoot it again until you clean it very well.
Yeah, so why did I?
But we're
bring
not
this up?
we're not really shooters.
No,
We're not
no,
looking to
we just
shoot the
shoot
skunk.
film and videos. Yeah.
Most.
And we're not very good at that either, apparently.
Well, some of us, Some of us have over 500 videos on their channel, which looks pretty good. And
Almost
sound okay.
500 million on their channel. I have 200 or so.
Were all of them made with your cell phone, Linda?
Well,
All
yes,
of them?
they were.
Oh.
I'm proud to say.
I've seen, and I've done one on the cell phone.
And
Of
you
course,
liked
I
it.
did it a weird way, but I still did it with the cell phone, and it turned out pretty good.
I did, yeah, the sound was good too.
Oh.
I mean, there's a lot of choices now, so you're probably not looking for us for advice on how to do your videos.
No.
Probably not be a good thing. 'Cause
If you have a cell
we'll
phone, it
tell you
works.
things how to do things, but it'll be very roundabout or
Convoluted.
convoluted. And if you don't have this, then try this. If you don't know, yeah.
Definitely
I
don't.
mean, the two of us have spent huge amounts of money on equipment.
Apparently.
Well, if we have like 8 or 9 computers between us, we must have. And then there was the lighting
Yeah.
and
which
cameras.
I thought this would solve, but it kind of, because this room is getting so much sun through 2 windows. Right now, we probably look a little washed out. That's actually a cantaloupe color. That wall back there is, what color
It's
is
more
it?
like a cantaloupe. It's a very intense orangey kind of color,
Yeah.
but it doesn't look it because of the light in here.
And
And the lights all the windows are covered with shades.
Yeah, and no lights.
No lights, just
Just
a
the
fan overhead.
sun blaring in.
Yeah.
And I even let the drapes come down so it
So
would kind of
Soften us a
diffuse
little
the
bit,
light.
but
Mhm.
yeah.
But we still look washed out. This is a
Yeah, I
blue
don't know
shirt.
how we look.
That's black, I think. Oh my gosh.
Why do you do that?
I don't know. You never touch it. That's what you just never touch. Don't touch. Never touch. That's a black shirt,
Oh, I
And a
was
blue
kidding. I won't
shirt.
do it again if you try it.
a brown, no hair, and white hair, whitish hair.
Whitish hair, it's my
Mhm.
natural color. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
a
sure
lady.
why I have the glasses. I guess we're seeing clearly.
Yeah, you
Alright.
look very handsome.
Thank you.
You're
You're very
welcome.
pretty today.
You're all blue today. It's nice.
I know. I'm almost matching in a way.
Yeah, you are. So there was another thing I wanted to bring up
Uh-oh.
because we're just filling the airwaves. What can we say? Because we feel like our fans are there, but they're waiting for more content, and we can't seem to be providing it. But I have had an idea.
We've had lots of ideas.
We've had lots of ideas. In fact, we had a video done that was beautiful, but the sound was off. We had to trash it. And he didn't want to go back to that one, so we didn't go back to that one. But I have been bugging him really, to just do a video about
Anything.
condiment sandwiches.
Oh my God.
And
There we go.
this is a thought I had. I'm kind of a foodie. I mean, I love making food and eating food and all that kind of stuff.
She does
and
cook
so-
well.
Thank you. We
Good
ordered
food.
out
Good
this
food.
evening though. But anyways, we ordered out maybe 4 days.
Yeah. a
But-
lot of ordering out.
I was thinking, condiment sandwiches. You look in your refrigerator, and there's all these condiments in the door. There's the regular, there's mustard, there's ketchup, there's mayo, relish, basics. But as time has gone on, there's a lot more in there. There's hot sauce. There's I have barbecue sauce from Korea. I have
Horseradish?
horseradish. I have all kinds of things from China. I have curries. I have what do you call it? Basil stuff. I have pestos. I have so much pickles, relish, all kinds of pickles. I have hot peppers. I have all this stuff in my door in my refrigerator. And I said, why not make sandwiches? Have condiment sandwiches.
That's usually where you put a condiment on a sandwich.
You do. Usually you put meat or cheese or something, but
You
Forget
say
that
lose
stuff.
the cheese and the meat. Just
lose it and just work with the condiments.
Have you ever been at the point in your life where your checking account says less than $2?
No, I haven't.
I have. And that's when you notice that you can put mustard and ketchup together on Wonder Bread, which at that time cost a lot less than $1.
Well,
Now it costs more than $1.
Yeah.
And you can put those together, and that combination with a little mayo kind of tastes like a Whopper.
Did you actually have that?
I have had that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. But somehow, see, Chris thinks that would be dissing, offensive
to a poor person
To a
like
poor
myself at that time
Well-
who watched the video. Somehow they have internet with the $1.37 they have in their checking account.
But I mean, it's about poor, but it's being inventive. And you're not taking
I was
into
hungry.
mind all the different savory sensations in your mouth. There's bitter, there's sweet, there's salty, there's what's the other one?
So you would, sweet and sour?
Sweet, sour.
So you would
salty,
take this
bitter.
to a gourmet-like level? for
Totally
those?
gourmet.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
gourmet condiment
So the
sandwiches.
bread might become like a key thing, what type of bread to use?
Well, I bake bread. I bake my own bread, so I would use my own bread. I would think I would make it out of toast. You know, I have my toast bread. You
Well,
like that, don't you?
It is good, it is
It's
good.
not, he doesn't like it that much. But he's
I'm
eating
not a carb person.
it. No, we just had. I
Becoming
made spaghetti
more
last
carbs
night.
all
He
the
ate it.
time.
Yeah, you liked it.
That was good.
Yeah, you like that. Yeah.
Shrimp
What is
and
not to like about spaghetti? Come on, really serious.
angel hair pasta.
Angel hair pasta,
There we go.
shrimp,
It's delicious.
some a lot of garlic, and
Mhm.
some smoked paprika.
It was
hot
good.
Peppers. You know.
But it just means I have to run a bit more to get rid
You
of it.
run, running. He made one day this week, 17,000 steps.
I thought it was
That
24,000 steps.
Was it 24,000 steps?
What?
And it was 14 miles. Well, how many miles? 10 miles. 10
and
miles.
something.
I mean,
That's
does this
pretty
guy
good.
have a life? I mean, come on now, seriously.
There's only 3 hours out of the day.
Well, that's a lot of time to be running around.
It's not like a marathon. Actually, it is.
Well, you could do 3 days of those, and you're beyond, and you've surpassed a marathon.
That's true. Good point.
Anyways, getting back to my condiment sandwich video, which I thought would be fascinating to try. I would just make a sandwich of everything. I'd be thinking about it, like what flavors do I want in this sandwich? I'd be using my discretion, making different kinds of sandwiches and tasting them and see what was good.
So would this be like me filming you making these and me eating? So it'd be like a mukbang sort of thing?
Yeah,
A mukbang?
yeah, that'd be great. We've been watching those on YouTube.
Some are better than others.
What is going on with those videos? Come
Some
on
crazy
now.
people.
There are some crazy people. And yeah, some videos you see, you just can't believe them because you shouldn't believe them because you're being played as viewers. Now here, we're
Actors
authentic.
wannabe,
This is
yeah.
the real,
No
this is the real
play.
thing here.
Yeah, no play.
Yeah, there's no playing around. Just
We have no
Boring.
ulterior motives.
no.
We're not
Well,
representing.
Well, not representing for sure.
We're representing, but we're not representing a company or a
Correct.
business or anything like that.
Yeah, we're not selling anything.
We're just representing. us.
Right.
Yeah.
Old people.
Old,
Old people have a voice,
at least
and
two
we're one of their
voices.
voices.
Uh-huh.
You notice a lot of people politically they don't point anywhere. They do this.
Oh,
Furthermore,
they don't point
no, they
anymore?
do this. They
They don't point.
listen to me.
Oh, they just use.
Yeah,
their
they use
knuckle?
that knuckle.
What does that mean?
It
What's that
means
about?
you don't want to offend people. Just like you don't want to offend people with a condiment video.
Sandwich when they only have $1.37 in their checking.
I think some people would say, long live the condiment sandwich. And I think there's going to be tons of them out after I expose.
Can
after
I
say-
point out where I got my condiments from? Previously, when I had money, you can go back in the day to McDonald's, Burger
That's
King, or whatever, and you collect condiments. You just rack them into the
We
bag.
got the fish
Take
fry
them
the other
home.
day. They gave it extra tartar
Extra
sauce,
tartar, yeah.
extra ketchup.
Suddenly,
Goes in the condiment drawer.
yeah. That
Come on
burger,
now.
That burger gets stretched into the future.
Yeah,
You just got to get that bread. It used to be really cheap. I don't know how much it is.
I think bread can still be pretty cheap.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
especially when you're.
Wonder like bread.
Yeah, I think it'd be
That
pretty
stuff
cheap.
is indestructible, I believe.
Doesn't go moldy. I think they've done studies on McDonald's hamburgers, and they don't go, but they just last
Forever.
in perpetuity.
They have a steaminess about them. I'm not a big
Yeah.
McDonald's fan. The fries are okay, right?
Fries are good. I like their little sundaes.
Have you noticed that the
Those
microphone
Sundays
is
are-
closer to you?
I know.
That's giving you a certain clarity that I'm
I
lacking.
don't know. I think there's probably an echo with that, but that's
Oh.
okay.
All right.
Anyway,
Big
so
carton.
he tried a video disaster today. I've been talking about condiment sandwiches video, and he nixed it. He doesn't
Well, we
like
got to
it.
set that up. It needs a tripod. It needs a location.
It needs the kitchen. Come on, I can do it with my phone. I can do it
By
myself,
yourself.
and I put it on my tarot channel, and people would love it.
Whoa.
In fact, I think that's what I do.
Whoa.
I don't need him. Come on now.
Really? You don't need me at all?
Well,
Occasionally?
maybe.
Maybe. It's a big
For
baby.
laughs, he's a funny guy. He's still a funny guy.
I'm still funny.
And he's a nice person. He's
I'm
the nicest
nice.
man I've ever met.
Yeah.
That's true.
And
And what? That's pretty much it.
when
That's a lot. That's a lot.
when you're getting a compliment or two, you gotta keep fishing for more.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think that's how that works.
Yeah. Anyways, so we're still together.
Oh.
That's always news, you know, whether those
It's
two
a
are
smaller
still together.
room, but we're still together.
Yeah,
We're
together.
upstairs tonight. We're on the
Yeah.
second floor.
I gave him this room. It was my art room, but since the barn is cleaned up, he did a great job with the upstairs of the barn. We're gonna put all our art supplies in there.
Organized.
We're very organized. We're getting more organized, and so he's taking over this room, which is fantastic. He's gonna get it all set up. We'll do videos here. I'll do my videos up here too. So
Unpaid advertising by me. But she's been working on a series of paintings called Shy Girl
fabulous.
for a calendar and just to have separate paintings.
I know.
You might want to check that out.
I'll put a link below to my store. That is shameless.
I know.
But I don't want you to buy my paintings.
No.
But why don't you look at them and see what you
Yeah.
think? It's a lot of fun.
Give your impression.
Yeah, it's very interesting because I take the title, they're all Shy Girl.
Mhm.
Shy Girl with Shy Girl with cold. Shy Girl, and so it's a tricky title for what you see, and then you see the
Instagram.
connection.
So there's probably a link from her YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's Instagram, actually.
And we
I
should
haven't done
put
that
links
yet.
in this Twisted Pair thing to everything.
They got enough links already, come on, they don't want any
People-
more links, forget the links already.
People don't follow it.
Who cares?
We'll try to remember
Everybody's
to put them
got
in
the friggin'
description.
links, forget the links.
We'll try to put them in the description or first comment. Because it helps if you can find you. They don't even know your name fully, do
Who
they?
cares?
Who cares?
I really,
This is called the second glass of wine. In case you're wondering,
Well,
this
that's
is
true.
what might happen with the second glass of
well,
wine.
we did have dinner, we ordered out Chinese food again. It was good.
I was just trying to help your art out
Yeah.
a little bit.
So that's where we've been.
22
We went 22 minutes?
22 minutes.
22:04, 22:05,
Wow.
22:06, 22:07.
It gets annoying
So-
to watch it, doesn't it?
Yeah. So hopefully we'll put this up and people are dying to know what's going on with us. What is that?
It's a snake-like thing.
Yeah,
Isn't it interesting?
yeah, it is. It could be a little smoother though.
It's hard to watch it this way because there's a delay slightly, but not too bad, right? We look in
Right.
sync.
We are in sync.
I go like this, and she goes like, like that. And probably in the next video, when I do my part, not that they two have to be linked together, but we'll talk about the
Why don't you
majors.
put that a little closer?
We'll talk
How
about the
close
majors.
can we get that?
We can get it very close.
Where's the camera on that? Oh, it's up on
If
top.
I green dot up there,
Oh yeah.
if I
It's
tilt
the
it
textured tarot. I have been eyeing this
by
stuff.
Lisa McLaughlin,
Yeah.
art.
I think she's British. I think she's from England somewhere, the British Isles or whatever. And I've been eyeing that deck for quite a long time, but it was a little pricey and there was shipping involved.
Well, to our location, it's $53 plus $25 and something shipping.
Oh, that's what
I
it was.
looked earlier.
Oh, so there you go. So
But I had it and never showed it.
he
I
had
still
it.
haven't shown it because I messed up.
So I mentioned that to him. I said, well, we were thinking about decks. I said, there was this deck I liked a lot, but I just didn't want to bite the bullet on it. And I told him I said, it's something about pattern. It's a pattern. It's got a pattern in the title. He goes, textured? I said, oh yeah, that's it. The textured tarot.
So
So
digital collage
yeah, it's
made
really
up
pretty.
of fragments of art,
Very
her
pretty.
own art,
Hmm.
patterns, as well as stitching, it says on the
Oh, does it?
website. It says
Oh.
stitching of some sort.
Hmm.
So there's some sort of sewing involved,
Maybe.
right?
And it's very pretty. The cards are kind of
And
large.
she
Nice
took
to
pictures
see.
and made it digital.
Yeah, beautiful
Collage.
deck. So we want to showcase that deck.
And
It's-
talk about the majors on this channel, Twisted
Right,
Pair.
and to look about the majors.
I think that's our plan, right?
Well, that was our plan, and then we got, sidetracked.
We got skunked, basically.
Basically,
We're
there's
skunked a couple
tomorrow,
times.
I mean,
We could get skunked again.
we could.
But I have raised my hand and volunteered to wake up at whatever ungodly hour of the
Take the
day.
dogs out for a
'Cause I
walk.
grew up on a dairy farm, so ungodly hours are right up my alley. And then I'll take the dog out on a leash and get dragged around the yard because that little
Then you'll get
dog's
skunked. But he can just go in the
Spark plug
shower.
is
He can just go
strong
in his
as
own
can be.
shower and take care of himself.
At some point, we'll introduce the dogs. There's Sadie and Friday.
And then we were talking about Monsieur Le Pew, Monsieur Le
Pepe
Pew.
Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew. And we couldn't, I'm sure he was a skunk who was always looking for the women.
I think that's correct.
But-
you got that from me because I said he was a skunk.
Yeah.
And he was after cats who somehow mysteriously in every episode got a white stripe painted down their back.
Yeah,
And
so,
he thought they were a skunk.
but they were cats.
And they were always,
Ooh, Pepe.
I think
you can
Pepe's
take a shower
moved
or
in the
something.
front of this house and the dog seems to, can't resist chasing whatever it is.
Anyways, Pepe Le Pew was a great character, cartoon
was.
character.
Good name too,
Great name.
very French.
So we spent a fair amount of time talking about Pepe Le Pew.
I
So we spent our hours, our days, you know,
Retirement's crazy.
living the past, remembering
You,
odd
you never know
things.
what's coming during retirement.
We were listening to Roy Orbison's Pretty Lady earlier.
Pretty woman.
Pretty Woman. Yeah, Pretty Woman. And then he played other songs. What was that other one? That was
John Lennon's Imagine.
we did. We listened
I
to that
like
one.
the idea of that one. Nobody else does, but I like the idea of that
Yeah,
song.
that's a good one. That's a good
No
one.
borders, no countries, no hell, no heaven, no,
Right.
just blue sky.
Yeah, we were thinking of that for a title for the Shy Girl series.
Which she's
Shy Girl
painted,
with
by the way.
Imagine. And then, I don't want to tell you what the picture be, but it has to do with that song and her. And, oh, it's just the idea.
And
It's
just to
they
admit
keep
on
coming.
video-
They keep coming. The
I
ideas just
do.
keep coming.
I've had a few titles that I'm lending her on
Shy Girl with Soup. That was his title
a
band.
per $100 basis. If they sell, I'll get $100. But that's not true because she's not giving me anything. But just to steal
Oh,
from her
come
blatantly, I started a Scared Boy series,
He did.
which seems remarkably similar to the Shy Girl series.
Yeah.
I have no imagination whatsoever.
So we're both working on our series. That's
Yeah,
fun.
mine's not going well.
Well, it's kind of dark.
If I put it
Mine's
out,
more fun, I think. More flippant. Like, but
more
yours is darker,
harder to figure out. Mine just cuts beneath all that and gets right to the quick
right? All the
All the
darkness.
quick, right?
All the darkness.
all the time.
All the darkness.
Moon never goes away.
No.
The moon is out full time, full blast. Things are moving. You're pretty sure something moved. You're not sure what it was, but
It's
something
in the
moved.
dark. Something is
Right.
very creepy
I'm
there.
not sure I can get 12 of them together to make a calendar like
But
you're
you're working
planning.
on it, so that's good.
How hard can it be? Come up with 10 more things.
That's true.
Uh,
Anyway, so we're working on our art. We are working on videos. This is a video. We're just gonna put this up.
27-minute video. What?
Well, I think this is probably our limit. Go to 30 maybe, but I have really nothing more to say except it was great doing this with you again, Chris. And
I'm
I like the
perfectly
room.
willing to help you with the condiment thing if you're willing to have a disclaimer that this is in no way offensive to folks who have $1.37 in their checking account.
But see, then automatically people think that's offensive. I think we should probably not even go there.
Don't even mention about the $1.37 in their
No.
checking? Oh. Just do it. and
Well, I'm
hope for
thinking
the
that I will
best.
do it. If people are interested in me doing it, if I
Leave
get
a
this
comment.
renowned interest in doing the video from this video, I will do it. But otherwise, I'll just lay off.
Otherwise, I'll just steal the idea and be sitting in front of the refrigerator on the floor with a tripod. Look at the idea I had for this condiment sandwich. Then I have to mukbang eat them on camera.
Yeah, there was also a little bit in my mind about what is a condiment. Like, is sour cream a condiment?
I
Is
wouldn't call it-
salsa a condiment?
I wouldn't call those condiments.
That's kind of tricky. But I think if it's in your refrigerator door, it qualifies.
Relish is even.
No, relish is, well, definitely in my,
It goes on a hot dog for some people.
it goes on a lot of stuff. Relish doesn't go in I put them in sandwiches all the time.
Oh.
Just saying.
Wow.
Okay, so any more that you'd like to say?
I don't think I have any more except that the next video will be probably about some Terra.
Oh, that'd be great.
condiments or quotes.
Quotes, oh yeah.
We'll just put all that together and make a video.
That's true.
Talk about quotes while we eat a condiment sandwich.
Awesome.
And wash it down with some
What?
something.
Yeah, Vino,
Yeah, wine.
box wine.
So we're going to end here in less than 30 seconds, I think.
And there's gonna be a peace
Maybe a
sign,
peace sign, and hope everybody's doing well during these
Right.
tough times.
staying healthy, wearing your
Staying-
masks,
Staying home, basically.
staying home, especially if you're old folks like us.
Yeah, because I go out, I keep moving while now.
He's always moving.
People wave, I just keep going,
Yeah,
whatever.
he's got some stalkers. I don't know, but we'll have to
It's
talk about that
concerning.
next time. I don't know what's going on around here, but he's got 2 cars that just sort of follow him.
I keep seeing them. I don't think it's me.
I think it's probably you.
I think they're looking for a lost puppy or something, maybe.
Woof.
Maybe I
Woof,
resemble the puppy, I don't know. I keep seeing them though. It's
It is weird.
It is
Yeah, it's
weird.
weird. Small town. Yeah.
It is a small town, and
Alrighty,
so I think we're done.
we are done.
So I'm gonna say peace. Be
Peace.
well to everybody.
And have a great day, and thanks for watching.
What do you think?